is really quite a cool city. In Chicago we have Chef Amaro Cantu. It's a very high quality restaurant, but the food itself is very unique because it's futurist. Yeah, the physics of food and other ways of enjoying it that aren't traditional.
This being Road Trip Nation, we've decided to make you a dish called roadkill. This is duck confit. Take this, which is a very seasonal beet puree. There's our road, and then this is red beet. And we're just going to create this sort of splattering effect. And then you have like sort of little guts here. And then we have our duck that's been slow cooked right here, an edible brain. And then finally, this is your radial tire, and then that just kind of goes over here. I consider this living my dream. So I've got no complaints. I think as long as you're passionate and you can find your creative niche, there's nothing that you can't achieve. And I know that sounds cliche and ridiculous, but you know, this place is living proof.
Interests bring your foundation to life, giving you opportunities to show yourself every day. If you're not sure of what your interests are, think about the things you like to do in your spare time or on the weekend, or perhaps even what you would do without getting paid. All these things are clues that you should explore these interests, instead of trying to ignore them or dismiss them as something that's just for fun.
If I were to give one piece of advice, I'd say figure out some subject you love. I think it's terribly wrong to go the other way around, which is to define career in terms of jobs. I think your career should be defined in terms of interests.
The interview archive is full of leaders who chose to pursue their interests, whether from the age of 3 or after they had been working for decades. In the end, every leader combined their interests with their foundation to find creative possibilities that reflected who they were. For example, take Celine Cousteau. Among other things, she's passionate about filmmaking and traveling, and now she's found a way to make both of those things part of her life.
Somebody once told me that she gave me the analogy that I'm constantly juggling all these balls because I'm so interested in different things. I mean, I do art and photography and jewelry, but I want to do film production and more on the journalism side of things, and I'm constantly traveling, and whenever anybody brings something up, I'm like, oh, I want to do that. I want to be a part of that. Take me.
Or check out Billy King. Early on, he realized basketball was his passion. But in college, he realized he was also drawn to the business world. He found a way to combine both of those interests, which led him to be the president of an NBA team.
That's what everybody says, how'd you get here? How'd you choose this? And I just wanted to play pro basketball. That was it. And then once I got to school, I realized, hey, there's more life than basketball. You know, I always say with my job, it beats work. Because I don't look at it as work. I look at it as something that I enjoy doing. I enjoy trying to build a team to win a championship. I enjoy trying to make a team that's profitable.
Amaro Cantu is an inventor who loves science, but he also wanted to work with food. Now he's created an innovative restaurant built around his unique culinary inventions.
I was playing around with printers, with plastics. I actually took apart some of our wedding gifts. She still talks about that, you know, I want my espresso maker back. But to cultivate that environment took a lot of dues paying, and we made it work. The answers are out there, we just have to tap into that creative side. You need time to do it, you know, you need personal time.
Your heart is like a GPS system. A GPS system in your car will tell you which way to go, but it's not going to turn your car for you. It'll say turn left. You're going somewhere that you don't know the directions to, so you're making a left. You're like, okay, all right. You're looking around like, okay, I'm following this. You don't know where you're going, and that's the scary part about it. And I think a lot of people, they're afraid of pursuing their dream because they don't know what's behind the next door. They don't know what's around the corner. A lot of people wait too late to listen to their heart. So I'll say listen to it while you can, because you don't know when your show's gonna be over.
Now it's your turn to start combining your foundation and interests to discover new possibilities. You'll use the roadmap to define your own road and find leaders in our archive and the community who match it. Think about the interests that excite you and explore how leaders have turned something as simple as their hobby into their livelihood.